that we are one nation, we are one people, and our time for change has come.
All across America, something is stirring. What the naysayers don't understand is that this election has never been about me. It's about you.
On February 10, 2007, a relatively unknown junior senator from Illinois announced that he was running for president of the United States. A year and a half later, he had defeated Democratic Party powerhouses John Edwards and Hillary Clinton for the party's presidential nomination. On November 4, 2008, Barack Obama became the first African-American elected president of the United States. How did he do it?
In The Tipping Point, Malcolm Gladwell says that besides the law of the few and stickiness, the third most important component of a tipping point is the power of context. He says epidemics are sensitive to the conditions and circumstances of the times and places in which they occur. In 2008, Barack Obama was an epidemic. He was potentially the first black president. He was young, cool, and took over the media in contrast to his older, less attractive counterparts that were more like a grandparent than a friend. This helped Obama take over the youth vote. Exit polls revealed that Obama had won nearly 70% of the vote among Americans under age 25, the highest percentage since 1976. In 2008, the presidential run shortly followed the advent of social media. Obama's campaign clearly took advantage of the opportunity and harnessed communication tools with innovative strategies. In the day before the elections, Obama's Twitter account gained over 2,800 followers. Meanwhile, McCain's account had nearly 5,000 followers total, an incomparable social media presence. The former senator's presidential run was also in a time of war weariness by the American public, who were ready for something new, and Obama offered a promise of hope and change, which was powerful, especially within the context of his candidacy. Obama's competitor, former Senator John McCain, held policy positions similar to those of President Bush, which provided another basis for linking the two individuals, which, in the context of the 2008 election, was a bad thing since the majority of the American public was tired of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, which Bush was held responsible for. The Obama strategy was to equate McCain and Bush as much as possible in order to manipulate the context in Obama's favor.
The Obama administration relied on a single word to promote their campaign, and that word was change. Obama's behavioral team included psychologist Robert Cialdini, best-selling authors Dan Ariely and Richard Thaler, as well as Cass Sunstein and other qualified team members. These behaviorists, along with the administration, aim to find what makes people tick. They believe that once you know what makes people tick, it's a lot easier to help them change. Obama economists searched for a pain-free, hassle-free solution to our easy way out instincts. His rhetoric aimed toward building a tolerance for pain and hassle. He hoped to harness Americans' inertia with its automatic pension plan, a major step toward universal savings accounts, and by dramatically simplifying applications for federal tuition aid. Making changes such as computerizing healthcare records could make generic drugs and cost-effective procedures default treatments. Obama's sole purpose in all of this was to create social norms. 2 weeks before the election in 2008, the Obama administration was mobilizing millions of supporters. 29 of the nation's leading behaviorists were relying on a key guideline in order to maintain support throughout the campaign. The guideline was a simple message: a record turnout is expected. Psychologist Robert Cialdini found that the most powerful motivator for people is the suggestion that everyone is doing it and people want to do what they think others will do. The administration kept this idea in mind and used it as a technique in other aspects of the campaign. The Obama administration worked to stray from qualities that had crippled Washington in years past. These qualities included inertia, denial, allergy to complexity, etc. The administration believed this caused a divide between the American people and the government. Throughout his campaign, Obama demanded supporters to shed cynicism, put down divisions, come out of isolation, move out of comfort zones, and to push themselves to be better. He urged Americans to choose hope over fear. President Obama was able to attract the attention of the younger voters with his slogan, "Change we can believe in," and the "Yes we can" chant. As discussed before, exit polls revealed that Obama had won nearly 70% of the vote among younger Americans, which was the highest percentage since U.S. exit polling began in 1976. Why was this election different? How is Obama able to get the younger voters and gain their awareness? Obama used stickiness in some of his strategies. Stickiness is a topic Malcolm Gladwell talks about in his book, The Tipping Point. Making something sticky is to make something known enough to make it memorable for the consumer. The goal of stickiness is that it can create change and that it can spur someone to action. The Obama administration definitely used this during their campaign with social media. This was the first election that social media was apparent, and Obama used it to his advantage to attract younger audiences. The word change was the main word the Obama administration wanted to stick to the American people's minds. With Obama being the first African American running for president, being much younger than George W. Bush as well as opponent John McCain, and differing greatly on policy and personality than George W. Bush, there was a huge brewing, and it caused people to spur into action and vote for a change, which led to his presidency.
Barack Obama was able to secure the presidency by understanding the power of context, stickiness, and the science of change. The messages, tactics, and actions his campaign used followed these ideologies, propelling Barack Obama into the presidency and the history books.
And we will change the world. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Let's get to work.